To all who can feel the pulse of existence, who sense the stirrings of something vast and eternal within, this message is for you. You, me, every living being, every fragment of matter. We are not mere accidents of a chaotic universe. We are the projections of our spiritual essence, radiant shards of a divine consciousness dreaming itself into being. Life is this dream, a fleeting yet infinite expression of eternity's longing to know itself anew. It is a canvas where we paint our joys, our sorrows, our triumphs, and our failures, together, alone, interwoven in the tapestry of creation. This dream is ours to shape. It can be a symphony of beauty, love, and unity, or it can descend into a nightmare of our own making. For millennia, there have been those who understood this truth, who glimpsed the divine will coursing through every soul, every star, every breath. Yet some, in their hunger for power, twisted this sacred knowledge. They wove chains of greed, fear, and division, binding the dreams of countless beings into a distorted mockery of creation. This is the hell we see manifesting around us, a world scarred by suffering, where the divine spark within is dimmed by systems that thrive on separation, control, and exploitation. Look around you. From the genocide in Gaza to the persecution of the homeless and immigrants in America, from the war-torn streets of Ukraine to the silent cries of creatures in the depths of our oceans, we witness the chaos we've allowed to fester. This is not the fault of one group or another. It is the collective wound of a humanity that has forgotten its own divinity. The systems we've built, the churches and governments that claim to guide us, too often serve not to liberate but to shackle. They siphon the divine will that is your birthright, redirecting it toward their own ends, leaving us fragmented, distrustful, and lost in a cycle of pain. But hear this, you are not powerless. You are not a mere bystander in this dream. You are the source, the creator, the dreamer awakening to your own potential. The scriptures speak truth when they say, how you treat the least among you is how you treat God. And they speak truth when they call your body the temple of the divine. Who resides in that temple? You do. Your consciousness, your spirit, your unique and irreplaceable essence. It is the spark of God made flesh, made whole, both separate from and inseparable from the infinite source of all creation. This is the truth they cannot take from you. You are divine. You are the architect of this dream. The chaos, the hatred, the suffering, these are not inevitable. They are the manifestations of a collective mind conditioned to see division where there is unity, to feel lack where there is abundance, to wield power over others instead of creating alongside them. But we can choose differently. We can break the chains of greed, racism, and separatist ideologies that bind us. We can reject the lie that we are separate, that some deserve to suffer while others prosper, that the earth and its creatures are ours to exploit rather than cherish. Imagine a world where we honor the divine in every being, where no one is lesser, where no life is disposable. Imagine a dream where we weave our aspirations together, not to dominate but to uplift. This is the heaven we can create, not in some distant afterlife, but here, now, in this shared dream of existence. It begins with you, with the choices you make, the love you extend, the compassion you embody. It begins when you recognize that the suffering of one is the suffering of all, that the liberation of one is the liberation of all. Take back your power, not the power to control, but the power to create. Let go of the hatred and fear that have been sown in your heart by systems that profit from your division. See the divine in the stranger, in the outcast, in the enemy. See it in the mirror. You are not merely a body, a name, a role. You are the universe dreaming itself, a fragment of eternity exploring its own infinite possibilities. Let us transform this hellscape into a heavenly plane. Let us dream a world where no one is left to suffer, where the oceans sing with life, where the streets are safe for all, where every heart knows it is seen, valued, and whole. This is not a naive hope. It is the work of awakening, the labor of love, the courage to reclaim our divine purpose. Together we can unweave the nightmare and create a dream worthy of the gods we are. Rise, beloved dreamers, the source is within you. The power is yours. Let us make this dream a heaven for all.